Hi, I'm Bryan Park. Thank you for expressing interest in our Footprints Floors franchise opportunity. The flooring industry right now is booming. It's growing quickly. One, we were deemed essential coming out of the pandemic, and then people will always be buying houses. There's always going to be population growth, or at least it seems like it. And as they build new houses, more and more floors need to go in, and we're in demand. And we're not an industry that can be replaced easily. Labor is going to be one of the last things that can be automated, if ever. So we have very good job security. The flooring industry is primarily made up of two different kinds of companies. You have companies that make money selling the material. That's your box stores, that's Home Depot and Lowe's, that's Floor & Decor. They sell the product, that's where they make their money. They really have no desire to actually do the work. They outsource all of that. They subcontract out to companies. They subcontract out to companies like us. So we make our money doing the work. We are contractors. We do the labor, that's where our profits are. And we don't want to have showrooms and warehouses and import products from overseas. That's not our business model, which is wonderful because that means we get to keep our overhead very low. So when we look at just the labor half of the industry, it's almost entirely one-man shows. It's small, local, regional companies, and that's our competitor. Our pricing is the same cost as the one-man shows. So when we go into an estimate and a homeowner's trying to decide between the one-man show who has no backing and no marketing presence, and then we come in and we're the same cost, but we have all of the professional backing that comes with it, it's an easy decision for customers to say, why would we not go with this presentable person instead? We like him a lot more, right? So we win 9 times out of 10 against the one-man shows. When we compete against the box stores, because Home Depot and Empire Today, they do estimates, but they're also 50% more expensive than us. So they come in at $12,000 and we're at $8,000, and we look and present the same, and we're able to say, hey, we're a local company that's gonna be here every day. Our owner that's doing the estimate, the franchise owner, is gonna be who's at the job site every day checking on things, and then we'll be the one collecting the final check at the end, and they're present through the entire process. To be able to communicate that to a homeowner, whereas an Empire Today and a Home Depot can't say that. That experience is completely different. So we are uniquely positioned between the box stores and the one-man shows to fill a huge need. And we can play both worlds. We can look presentable and match in almost every way as the large box stores, but be the same price as the one-man shows. And we beat them both because of that. Our initial investment is a very low number, especially relative to other franchise models. And so it's a very quick turnaround on your initial investment. It covers your first 3 weeks of training, and it builds out your website and all the different marketing that we build and produce for you. It really sets you up at a place to launch. Not only that, you get all of the support and mentorship from our executive staff, and that's ongoing. That's not just, hey, the first month, this is all you get. This is the next 7 years of this relationship. It's a lot of coaching and a lot of talking. This is not a short thing. The number one thing everyone falls in love with is the flexibility of schedule. You're your own boss, and you get to decide what you're gonna do each day. You're doing estimates, you can block off time, you can be present with your family, you can go on vacation. I hear from franchisees all the time, we couldn't go back. We couldn't go back to a corporate sitting in a cubicle job. This is not that. This is out and about, it's new things every day, new people, new conversations. The Footprints Floors model all starts with marketing. So we as a business market a considerable amount. That's what gets the whole machine up and going is marketing. So part of the royalty and managed service fee covers all of the franchisees' phone answering and all of that service. So these calls come in, it's your average homeowner looking to have flooring done. Oh, I need to get my floor sanded, or I want to put tile in my shower. And those estimates get scheduled on the franchisee's schedule for them. Once that happens, then the job is the franchisee will schedule the project, assign crews that they have found and coached and mentored and now manage, and execute the job. So we want the franchisees to be present at the job each day, so visiting the house each day. And then once the project's done and the customer is very happy and everybody's good, collect the final check, ask for the 5-star review, and move on, and then do that as many times a week as you can. So Footprints Floors initial training consists of a 2-week training in Denver. So we have all of our franchisees come together. It's the first half of each month, and it's sitting in our corporate headquarters. We do a lot of classroom time, and I teach most of that personally. But then from there, it's a lot of shadowing. Our existing franchisees that are local, and then my employees in my Denver corporately owned business. And it's getting to see what it looks like to go out and do estimates and to see job sites and drive around and really what do franchisees do every day. From there, we send a new franchisee home for a month. They go back, they have estimates to do, they're finding crews, they're getting their business up and going, they're truly launching. And then we have them come back for another week. We put them through hands-on training. We fly in a very talented trainer, and he does 3 full days of hands-on. You get to sand a floor, you get to set tile, and then the training doesn't stop there. It's an ongoing process. Our franchisees can speak with our executive staff, including me, daily. Any question, anything that comes through, we're always present and available. And in addition to that, we have what we call our franchisee forum, which is an online chat, and all of our franchisees are present in this chat. And all day long, they're just posting questions. They post pictures. What is this kind of wood? How do I do this? And all day long, people are answering each other's questions. It's been phenomenal to watch. It's people leaning on one another, and for them to share victories and experiences with one another. It's a tremendous thing, and it's created a really cool culture. What are we looking for in an ideal owner? The qualities we really look for, and what we've seen to be successful, are guys that are self-motivated, guys that enjoy people. It's a sales-heavy business, so it's in people's houses. It's talking, it's meeting people, it's petting dogs, and this is a business. There's so much opportunity, and we are looking for owners that are going to go capture that opportunity. That just want to pile more and more on, and they can take it, and let's just keep growing this thing, because there's no shortage of opportunity in this business. So on to next steps. The next step is to fill out our confidential questionnaire. A questionnaire takes 5 minutes. There's no cost. There's no obligation. Once the questionnaire is complete, then you'll have access to our FTD, where you can see the profitability of the business, a lot of our numbers. In addition, you'll get introduced to our current franchise owners, where you'll be able to talk to them about their experience.